Hi, my name's Tony Scelzo. Welcome to The Buzz, Indiana's underground business voice. Yeah, I can't talk today.
There you go.
I got Mickey Brooks in the studio. Mickey Brooks is with JLB Mortgage. I almost said MLB. What is JLB Mortgage?
It's my wife's initials.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, is that how you get the name?
That's how we got the name. I lost that battle.
Did you?
Yeah.
It wasn't yours, huh?
No.
Now, a lot of different mortgage companies out there, Mickey. What do you do that's different?
I partner with people who provide financial advice.
Okay.
So financial advisors, insurance agents, bankers, those kind of people are my best referral partners because they're doing the same thing I'm doing. They're worrying about talking about people about money, how to invest, how to save interest, invest for the future.
Now, why do they partner with you? I see the obvious benefit to them, or to you, because you want the referral, but how have you created value for them?
Two ways. Number one, there's the Rainmaker thought of I help them, they help me. But
Sure.
Sometimes it's hard to give a referral every time you get one.
Amen.
So what I've tried to do is hand them a customer back that's in better position than they handed them to me.
Now, better position, what do you mean by that?
I take a look at all their financial situations, all their loans. I do the same things a financial planner does. In fact, I'm a mortgage planner, not a mortgage broker, not a mortgage lender.
Sure.
And I assess all their loan products, how long they're going to be in a house, how many kids they're going to have, all those kind of things, and then come back with 4 or 5 offers of the kind of loan they should use.
Okay.
And hand them back to the financial planner, hopefully with some discretionary income that they can go invest.
Okay, with the recommendation to take that and give it back to the guy who referred you in.
Yeah, in fact, most of my financial planners fill out a little 10 or 12 question form that I have. And I take a day and turn that around and hand it back and say, here's what I can tell you about the loan they have, the mortgage they have, and maybe what they ought to do.
So even beyond the lip service that someone might say, oh, I do that too, you're creating a process to keep them in that loop.
Yes, and I get them to give me the same kind of form when I talk to my client. My 5th page of a loan application says, who's your financial planner, who's your insurance agent, who's your realtor, who's your banker. And if those are blank, I now have a referral document to hand out.
How did you get in the business?
My wife was banking 20 years and got out of banking, one of these buyouts, and decided to get in the mortgage business. And I'd out corporate sales on the road all the time. I'd come home and she'd say, I do all the work, the broker gets all the money. And I said, go open up a mortgage office. So
Now, you didn't get into it at the best time. Is that fair to say?
I got in a very good time. 2002 was a great time.
Okay.
Yeah. Best in probably 15 years.
Okay, so you've been in it for a while then.
Almost 6 years now.
Wow.
Right.
Now, the recent activity has been a little interesting, to say the least.
Yes.
It's been a little volatile.
Yes.
How have you dealt with that?
It really hasn't affected us at all. In fact, our business has got better through that because we can say over 6 years we've never had a borrower that's gone to foreclosure, lost their home, had a problem with the loan product we put them in because we gave them advice and they got the right product.
Oh, wow.
So you just continue doing that, and there's 70% less mortgage people out there today than there were 6 months ago.
One of the things I always tell our members is that volatility creates unique opportunity.
That's correct.
And I think you've done a great job of leveraging not only the association but your product and your solution to evolve to take advantage of that volatility.
Well, we try to. Financial advisors give a financial advice. We give liability advice.
Okay. So run me again through the good strategic partners for you in JLB Mortgage.
Financial planners. Insurance agents, CPAs, bankers, realtors, and that's pretty much the order too.
And your goal is to create a reciprocal relationship where there's a benefit in every partner, whether it's referring them back business or giving them back the client in a better state.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Now, how have you been able to grow your business in this volatile market?
Partners.
Okay.
I mean, I got into Rainmakers because I had a coach and they put us through a strategy session that said you need to have strategic teams.
Okay.
Then I went and tried to meet people to put on the teams and I couldn't get in to see anybody.
Why is that? Why do you think they had that attitude?
They thought I was there to sell them something.
Okay.
There's lots of reasons. Who
Sure.
knows what that was? In Rainmakers, all I do is hold up a card and say I want to meet financial planners. I'd get 10 or 12 cards, go interview, put a relationship together. Next meeting, do it with the insurance.
Now you had to
agents.
kiss a few frogs.
Had to kiss a few frogs.
Okay.
That's right.
So what was your batting ratio?
For probably the first 6 months, it was about 1 out of 5.
Okay.
Now it's something on the order of 75%.
Okay, because you learned a little bit on how to profile what would make a good partner for you.
I learned their business first.
Okay. And through that, you were able to average out the type of referrals you were going to get from those partners. Not all partners performed equally, correct?
Absolutely.
But you got your business down to a numbers game.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I'd say that is because you probably attend more meetings than I do when it comes to Rainmakers.
I try to.
And why do you do that?
When I got into Rainmakers, my number one goal was to meet people. And I had a goal of meeting 500 people in the first year. The only way I could do that was to go to a lot of meetings. And I actually missed it a little bit. It was about 475.
Oh, well, yeah.
So, and then I found out people expect me to be there now.
Yeah.
They will actually tell people, oh, just go to that meeting and you'll see him there.
He'll be there.
And that's worked. So.
Well, and I think one of the things that you do with your attendance is you execute frequency and you hold pressure on the market and therefore keep on top of mind with that, with that user segment, and therefore are the guy that people think about when it comes to mortgages.
That was my goal.
It worked. Well, if you had one thing that you could tell, all the membership that you would like them to know, the thing that you've learned over the last couple of years, what would you like to tell them?
In America today, about 10% of the people actually have any knowledge about how finance works. So I do a lot more advising than I do closing loans.
Okay.
One comes after the other, obviously.
Sure.
It's just advice. I want everybody to call me before they get into a loan. I want everybody that's got a loan that thinks they have a problem to call me. It's free advice. You've got a good product, you don't have a good product.
Just get a second set of eyes to look at it.
Just get a second set of eyes, and that's what a lot of the financial planners and the insurance agents actually do. Is send it over, here's this person's position, tell me about it.
Definitely got me to look at a lot of different things, a lot of different ways, and I think there's some opportunities there. Really appreciate having you on the bus. Thanks very much, Mickey.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.